Today I came across a fake Ozempic pen because it's a serious patient safety concern. So I've made slightly long video to show exactly how a fake Ozempic pen would look like. This is one of the pharmacies selling out a pen labeled as Ozempic, but as you can see, the dial at the back is going all the way up and it has got several numbers written on it as units, which is something we see in insulin pens. And even the glass container, as you see on the top, has got calibrations. The real Ozempic pen shouldn't have any of these. The dial at the back does not extend backwards when you rotate it. It has a 0 in the beginning, and if you dial all the way to the end, there are no numbers or calibration, and the dial is not extending backwards. The 1 milligram pen would have 1 written at the end of the dial, and if you see, the glass container does not have any calibration and only has got clear fluid. This is the real Ozempic pen. Now, depending on the strengths or the dosages of Ozempic that you're using, you may see slight differences. This is a 0.5 milligram pens, but as you can see, because this pen has already been used, so we cannot dial it beyond the 0 mark, and there are still no numbers. Again, for the 0.25 milligram pen, you will see exact same dial, which dials all the way to the end to the number 0.25 and does not extend further. There is a clear glass container with no calibration. This pen is designed to give 4 dosages of 0.25 milligrams semaglutide, which have to be taken once per week. So this is the 1 milligram pen, and this is the 0.5 milligram pen, and this is the 0.25 milligram pen. The dial at the back does not extend backwards, as I showed you. This is something which has come in the media as well. As you can see, this is the Guardian newspaper, which is showing a similar picture of a real and a fake pen, and this has been given as a warning to the public about the fake pens being sold. This was also picked up in the Austrian news agency on 31st October 2023 that fake Ozempic pens are being sold, and they have been containing fluid which we are not being aware of. It is not semaglutide, and some hospitalizations have also been reported. One of the biggest concerns is that the pen device of the fake Ozempic resembles an insulin pen, which has got a dial that extends backwards and has got calibrations for units, and hospitalizations due to the usage of these fake pens have left to comatose patients with hypoglycemia. So far, 369 pens have been captured and they have been reported to FDA, initially reported in the US, then in Austria and in several other countries. So there has been a public awareness warning about how to spot these pens. I have opened this box of fake Ozempic in one of the pharmacies, and as you can see, the pen has got the label of Ozempic. It looks like Ozempic pen, but it is not the case, because if you dial at the back, it will be extending backwards. This is an insulin pen because it has got the calibrations in form of units. The glass container under the cap has also got the calibrations which are not supposed to be found in the Ozempic pen, which contains semaglutide. If the fake pen of Ozempic contains insulin, it can cause lethal hypoglycemia to the patients. Another identification point for real pen is that when you are injecting, the dial goes all the way back automatically with a single click from 0.25 milligrams to 0, without you putting continuous pressure on the dial, which is not the case for insulin. Let's have a look at the 3 pens of Ozempic again to ensure you are using them safely. This is a demonstration pen showing 0.25 milligram dose. This is a real 0.5 milligram dose pen, and this is a real 1 milligram dose pen for Ozempic. All of them have got the same mechanism. As you can see, there is a dial at the back, This is the Ozempic label. The dial goes all the way to the end, showing you just one number which the pen is designed to give in form of dose. So in this case, it was 1 written at the end, which means this is a 1 milligram pen. And if you look around, there's a batch number written, and the Novo Nordisk monogram is also calibrated on the cap. The cap and the pen are separated by this gray line, as you can see, with the dot here, and this is the same pattern present in all the pens. Make sure you look at the pen carefully. If you are using Wegovy, it also has a similar mechanism as Ozempic. There are no numbers on the dial, and the pen will just dial to the end of the correct dose. I hope you are able to use the pens safely, and ensure you always follow the advice from your clinician or endocrinologist. Please stay safe. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel to ensure you keep getting the safety updates.